Well, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a pleasant summer and made use of all the sun that we had. Graham, could you do the necessary, please?
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone for standing. Unfortunately, I can't. And I'd like to thank everyone that was here for the meeting with the borough officers earlier this evening. It was quite informative. So we shall see what comes out of that. So what I'd like to do first is, has everyone seen the minutes of the last meeting? Sorry, I'll just be with you.
Questions from us.
Questions from-
Need to follow the agenda. Would you follow the agenda?
So I'm trying to find it without success. Thank you. Yes, so questions from the members of the public, please. Yeah.
You want us to talk now? Not yet.
No, you can't escape yet.
Oh, okay.
Right. And apologies for absence, please.
We've had apologies this evening from councillors, Mrs Bettison, Butcher, Mrs Quigg, Forster, Mrs Coppins and Mrs Williams.
Thank you. Number 4, members' interests. To receive any declaration of interest from members on the business to be transacted. To know. To receive and confirm the minutes of the proceedings of the town council meetings held on the 19th of June. pages 1752 and 1756 as a true and current record.
Seconded.
I understand Graham handled it very well. Sorry I couldn't be here at the meeting. I was at the RMA. So if Graham, would you like to sign those, please?
We haven't had a vote yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, vote in favour, please. All those against? And all those who abstained? Thank you. The minutes are passed.
Sorry, mate. Do you want-
Just outside.
Do those at the end as well.
Oh, okay.
Number 6, the mayor's report. What I would like to do is, it's been very busy May, June and July. So I've attended a number of events at the RMA, including the passing out parade. And the major still rides his horse up the steps as well. So I'm sure that was enjoyed by everyone who attended. I presented the prizes at the Gardening Club show, attended the High Sheriff's reception, and I attended the Sovereign's Parade. Graham attended the Summer of Fun event, which was on the same day. And I also attended, which was a lovely event, a member's 110th birthday, which I think is a credit to the lady. And she still walks round, albeit with the aid of a stick. But she did say to me privately that unfortunately she regrets now being deaf. But apart from that, she's very active, and the BBC were there and interviewed her and her daughters. So that was a lovely event to attend. So number 7, Strategy and Policy Committee meeting, to receive the minutes and any recommendations of the Strategy and Policy Committee held on the 24th of July 2025, pages 1773, 1776. Councillor Allen.
Yes, I'd like to propose that the minutes of the Strategy and Policy Committee meeting held on the 24th of July be accepted as a true record.
Seconded, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. All those in favour? All those against? And all those that are abstaining? Thank you. Number 8, the Leisure Committee meeting, to receive the minutes and any recommendation of the Leisure Committee meeting held on the 17th of July.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to move the Leisure Committee minutes from the 17th of July 2025.
All those in favour?
I'll second that.
All in favour, sorry. You were asking a question.
All those against? All those who are abstaining? Thank you very much. Environment Committee meeting, to receive the minutes and any recommendation of the Environment Committee meeting held on the 10th of July 2025. Councillor Frossard.
Yes, I'd like to propose that the environment meeting minutes should be accepted, pages 1763 to 1765.
Seconded, Chairman.
Thank you. All those in favour? All those against? All those who are abstaining? And lastly, of the committees, item number 10, Planning Committee meeting, to receive the minutes and recommendations of the Planning Committee held on the 30th of June, pages 1757 to 1762, and the 28th of July, pages 177 to 1779. Councillor Dale Birch.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm pleased to propose the minutes and recommendations of the meetings you have just been to.
And I would like to propose acceptance of the planning committee meeting that took place on the 20th of July.
All those in favour?
Yeah, seconded, yeah.
Seconded.
I'll second this. Was that you seconding it?
I thought you were the seconded one.
Margaret's done.
Margaret seconded.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Margaret's proposed the minutes.
Both.
Yeah, it's fine, thank you.
both.
All those in favour? All those against? All those who are abstaining? item number 11. This has been held over from May. As we know, it was a very long meeting. I would like to present first Cry, which is cardiac risk in the young, and over to the two ladies on my right.
If you'd like to join us at the table, please feel free.
Firstly, Jill, which is Lewis's mum, sends her apologies. She's on holiday, otherwise she would be doing this, not us. There's some leaflets and information there for you guys if you wanna have a look. It's just a bit about Lewis. Yes. Sandhurst people probably know about him anyway, I would think, but so Lewis was only 2 weeks away from his 14th birthday when he collapsed and died from a huge cardiac arrest, the result of an undetected heart disease. To all appearances, he was a fit and healthy young man. He was a sporty lad in all fields, but without any warning, Lewis suddenly collapsed and died during a tennis lesson with his coach. He was the youngest of Jill's 3 children. And some words from Jill. Devastation, total disbelief, along with complete heartbreak, doesn't even begin to cover the emotions we had. After wading through all the formalities, I felt I needed to find a way to prevent other families suffering the same. This is when our family found Cry, cardiac risk in the young. Cry offered our family support in our darkest hour. We became aware of how many families were affected by a tragedy like ours, and the more we learned, the more we understood that so many of those deaths could have been prevented. The work, kindness and support the Cry community offered our family was quite literally a light to guide us forward. So turning tragedy into a positive. With much support and encouragement from Cry, family and friends, a screening unit was opened in Lewis's memory. The screening helps prevent other families experiencing the same tragedy as Lewis, offers reassurance to young people and their families, and raises awareness of the risk of undiagnosed heart conditions. So the screening, 12 apparently fit and healthy young people die each week in the UK from an undiagnosed heart condition. Lewis passed away in 1998, and for the last 27 years, his family and the local community have raised funds to screen 200 young people in a weekend session. Where funds have allowed, there has been more than one weekend of testing. Young people are offered ECGs and echoes. Technicians and a doctor attend each session, and the results were available within 30 minutes. If any abnormalities are discovered, the patient is offered support, peace of mind, and is referred for further treatment. At each screening, some young people will be referred for further tests and potential medical interventions, literally saving lives. Cry also offers bereavement support to families that have lost loved ones and are continually doing research into the causes of sudden death syndrome. So the facts. To date, the Lewis Marsh Fund for Cry has raised well over £400,000 and has screened over 5,500 young people since Lewis passed away. The cost to screen is now £70 per young person. They test 100 people a day, so a session screening now totals £7,000. A substantial sum needed to be raised for something that is so vitally important. The screening is offered to anyone aged 14 to 35. Sorry, everyone. I think we're no good for us.
I'm 34.
Oh, are you?
Um,
And we are also very grateful to you, Mr. Mayor, for choosing the Lewis Marsh Fund for your charity.
Unfortunately, an apology from the Bradley unit at Woking Hospital, a little bit of miscommunication, and that my email to them 3 weeks ago didn't get passed on, even though one of them did want to attend tonight. So this is something very personal to me. As in July 2023, I was transferred to the Bradley unit, which is a dedicated unit of 20 people, 20 patients that have the benefit of nurses, doctors, physiotherapists, and other people that are associated there. Unfortunately, they couldn't get me walking again, but one of my friends was there last year who got attacked by Guillain-Barré syndrome whilst in India. And they did manage to get him walking, and he was here in May. And I have seen people who are affected by strokes that have come in on a bed and 6 weeks later have walked out of the unit. The money raised from the charity is for nice to haves. Very difficult, despite all the billions we give to the NHS, for the Bradley unit to get any money out of them. And although they're run by Ashford St Peters, like I say, it is very difficult for any money to be used for the nice to haves, the puzzles, the books, the TV in each room, big TV in the lounge. Unfortunately, I missed that being placed in situ because I left just before that was up. And the first, I've already raised some money because people have been very generous and given me donations for these 2 units that I'm trying to raise money for. My first charitable race night is on the 19th of September, and it is a race night which will be held next door. It's only £5 to get in, so I hope I will see as many of you there as possible. Thank you very much. Item number 12, councillors' reports. Margaret. Right. Nick? No. Chris? John?
I should say something, but no.
Michael? Hazel?
Nothing.
Dale?
Not from me. Would you like me to hand those around?
And Grant?
Sorry to break the habit, but yeah, I do have something to say. Sorry, Paul's already said that I attended the Summer of Fun event as Deputy Mayor in August, and I want to say a couple of things about it. First of all, it was a phenomenal event. I don't know how many people came. I know Hazel was there. Nikki Coppins was there because she helped me collar people for donations to your charity. I think we raised over £140. Michael was there helping the traffic. Yes, you did indeed. And also what was really lovely was we had volunteers from NatWest come along, which I thought was really, really lovely. We had over 5,000 people, I think, was that right? Over 5,000 people there, which was more than anywhere else in Bracknell Forest. And at a time, and I said this on the day, at a time when I feel like potentially communities are finding new adaptations with regards to things like mobile phones and YouTube and the online explosion, I thought it was a lovely reminder of what makes Sandhurst really, really special. Truly, truly a wonderful event. And just to finish, the last thing that I will say is I wanted to thank Ange and her team, because it is a phenomenal amount of work to put on an event that is as successful as that. And I thought it ran incredibly smoothly, even when I had to walk around looking for parents of 2 lost children, which I think may be close to a record. But seriously, Ange and Darcy were phenomenal. All the ground staff, everyone really chipped in, and it is the sort of event that we want in the future. A lot more work does go into it than I actually even realised on the day being around. But it's a great thing for our community. So I just wanted to say thank you to the team, and just encourage people, if you're free, always go to it, because it is a wonderful chance to interact with the people of Sandhurst and also slightly wider afield. We had people coming from slightly wider, further away, I believe, as well. Anyway, that was it.
Thanks, Graham. Number 13, Ange, over to you.
Graham's slightly stolen my thunder. Some of mine is about summer of fun, but that's fine. So we start off with the outdoor fitness equipment. As most of you will have seen, it's now open. We managed to actually coincide the opening of that with the summer of fun, and it's proving to be a popular addition. All sorts of people, variety of ages, have been out there using it. I've seen John out there giving it a go.
Very good.
So yeah, it's proving to be quite popular, which is great. As Graham said, Summer of Fun event was a huge success, around 5,000 people, and comments received from the public were extremely complimentary. We had the volunteers from NatWest, which is great, and they've also asked if they can help us out on fireworks as well, which is really good, considering it's not even during their working hours and they're willing to come and help, so that's brilliant. And councillors assisted with parking arrangements as well. I'd like to thank all the volunteers and the staff for their hard work at that event. On not such a great note, there have been several incidents of vandalism and animal attacks on the park, most recent being a dead duck. Fatal injury was a result of the bird being hit by a ball bearing. It's fired out of some sort of implement. TVP are well aware, and you may have seen some posts on Facebook from myself that are passed on from TVP. Local PCSOs have been doing more patrols, and they do have some leads in that area, so they're still on the case with that one. One of the patrols actually resulted in something else being brought to their attention, which was some more antisocial behaviour on the park, where someone decided to drive across the football pitches, take out a pillar and go on their merry way. So they are also being due a visit, let's say, from the local police. And Wednesday morning, we had a motorbike set fire just by the cafe, which again, the police are involved in. So about 5 o'clock in the morning, some local, well, I'll say local, we don't know, but some people decided to set fire to a motorbike and let it.
July 2025 be accepted.
Seconded, Mr. Mayor.
All those in favour? All those against?
That was unanimous.
The date of the next meeting is the 6th of November. Unfortunately, item 17, I must ask you 2 lovely ladies to exit right.
Much.
Thank you.
Thank you.